Hello, my viewers. Favor dear on psychological realities. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll appreciate. Today we are talking about the trendy lifestyle and Julie the Traveller. Now, if you've been on YouTube streets, you know that these two have been dating, and some of us have been following their channels, and we all know that at the moment they have separated or they're apart for, I can say, for a foolish mistake. And today we are going to talk about the silly or stupid mistakes they both do. The foolish mistake these two did. I'll begin with Julie. Now, Julie, you know that you're a bit slightly older than 20. And psychologically, 20 might be having few insecurities. Not necessarily because you're a bit older than him, but also because people have been saying it to him over and over again on social media, and we all know how social media is cruel. Besides, you are a wealthy woman or a rich woman, or you're a bit richer than 20, and all that comes with some insecurities. We all know men and their ego, and what you did was an expensive prank. Now, there's nothing wrong with the prank, but what you'll have done was to make sure that Trendy knows that it was a prank before you left the place. We all, most of us have been through heartbreaks. And you see, at that point of heartbreak, you don't think. Because what you've seen is what you think is right. And so by the time Trendy was leaving, you knew that was the truth because you kept on saying and saying and even underscoring everything. It was like it was the reality on the ground. As you are who are watching the video, we knew that it was a prank. It was an expensive prank. But everything would have been salvaged if you had followed up quickly or told him immediately that he was leaving the house, that was a prank. All this will not be happening. You kept, after Trendy leaving the house, he just kept sitting on that bed. You sat, did nothing. You know, on your side, it was a prank. On his side, he didn't have the glue that was a prank. And he saw you talk to someone on phone. What are you thinking, Julie? And on Trendy's side, it was also stupid of him to rush and go to social media. As a man in this relationship, before leaving, we'll have seeked for solution, not to behave like a little boy, Trendy. I've seen you talk about the breakup, painful reasons why Julie, the traveler, and you are no longer together. Why, Trendy? According to your body language, you still love Julie. Everyone can see you still love Julie. And we know that was a prank. And also, you've been respectful. In your video, I see you didn't use cruel words or abusive words while you are talking about the breakup. But do you think it was wise for you to rush on social media to talk about someone you've loved for this long? On the other side, I cannot blame you because at the point of breakup or at the a point of betrayal, temperatures are too high. And it's a worst scenario. It's a worst experience one can ever have. But we all know that Julie was not lying, was not cheating. It was a prank. It was a very expensive prank on Julie's side. The mistake Julie did was to prank you on something that people have been talking about, because people have been saying that Julie's lifestyle is being sponsored by some people, some men elsewhere. And I am not sure about that, But I also believe that ladies are supposed to be rich. Or they are supposed to be rich. Ladies are supposed to be wealthy. And I don't know why when people are wealthy, people tend to think that they're being sponsored by men. There are ladies who are out here, and they sponsor their own lifestyle, their own wealthy lifestyle. So whether that is true or not, I don't know. I don't want to dig into that. But Julie is supposed to know that social media can make someone start believing the lie. And you see, because when I watched the uh, 20s lifestyle video, he said, the breakup video, he's saying that people have been saying about it, people have been telling him about other men sponsoring Julie's life, and he has been ignoring it because he loves Julie. And now him coming and finding you, Julie, talking to another man in quotes, because there was nothing like another man, and just flirting with the man and saying everything the online haters have been talking about. That was not wise of you, Julie. That was not wise of you. It is just like if someone has a disability, and now you come with the prank concerning the same, it will not be fun. If someone is a bit plumpy, or let's just say someone is fat, or someone is a bit slim or slender, and now you are coming with a prank about fat people or about slender people, thin people, do you think it will be funny? It will not be funny unless the person is used to that. But we all know that we all know that, especially ladies, we all know that if you're a fat and you're trying to work on your weight, and someone comes and tell you, hey, you're fat, you don't feel well, even though that's the reality on the ground. You see, so Julie, what you did was like just telling Trendy that even though I have been living this particular life, it has been sponsored. The way you've been hearing on YouTube, on social media, that's the reality on the ground, which was very wrong. But if you ask me, Julie, by the time Trendy was coming back, the way you said in one of the videos, you will have just told Trendy that that was a prank. And I know at that point you are very mad because Trendy had already gone online and said some things against you. So I know it's normal for you just to have kept quiet, because maybe if you will have talked, you will have said very many things that will not have taken back. So if you ask me who is watching, you, two of you all are at fault, especially you, Julie, and especially all of you. Julie, that was I keep on repeating and I'll keep on saying it. That was a very expensive prank, and there's nothing wrong with an expensive prank. But just make sure that before the other party leaves the room, you tell them that it was a prank. Because I don't think Trent will have left if you have told him on the ground that it was a prank. But he kept on asking you, he kept on telling you what you are doing, what about the relationship, but you kept on just hitting. You kept on telling him that was the man. Why do you think that we are living this luxurious life, Judy? And you know men with their ego. It doesn't matter whether they're old men, young men, or middle-aged men. Men have their own ego. And the way I look at Trendy, he seemed to have truly fallen in love with you, Julie. Now, my viewers, do you think these two can make out things? Can forgive one another? What do you think? Because when I look at the two of them, they still love each other. It's just that they mess things up for themselves. And the breakup, it's not that it was out of something on something real on the ground. It was out of their foolishness. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll appreciate, and let me know what you think. What do you think? What are your views concerning the same? Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. See you.